get started. And I guess the game isn't necessarily awful. I'm just used to shooters and action. I can't climb. Oh. Huh. I'm still hoping I'm not gonna get copyright stricken for the music. It's good music. Where are you going? Oh. No, get back here. No. Stay. Stay. Ugh. Fine. Shoe. Oh. Yeah. Where are you going? Ugh. Can I enter this house? Oh, I can. I think it wants me to enter the house. Nah, don't think it wants me to. This game would make for an excellent horror game. I mean, I'd probably not play it. Let's film me the window.
That bloody dog kept me awake, and there was that thing in the sky. The radio says it was an electrical storm, but I don't know what it was. This morning, I found some dead birds in the garden.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wonder if it might have had something to do with the atmospheric conditions.
Why, Stephen will probably know. I'll give him a call in a bit.
Wendy, I've popped around because we've had some incidents with some of the more elderly residents. Mrs. Boughton has, well, vanished, for want of a better word. Wandered off somewhere, no doubt. I thought I'd best check and see you're all right.
The council are talking about a flu epidemic.
Yes, well, I'm not sure it's flu as such. But no headaches,
So the government might have
nosebleeds,
said that it was
no
just a
joint
flu.
pains or digestive issues.
Dr. Wade, I'm as fit as a fiddle. Go and find some real sick people to look after. And if you see that son of mine, tell him that his mother's looking for him.
I hope this game has a happy ending, but I doubt it. Everyone's probably doomed. And that explained absolutely nothing. Something about a virus and lights and stuff. Where am I supposed to go from here? Up the gate? Oh. Where are we supposed to go from here? Oh, there you are. You obnoxious little thing. It's so confusing and vague. That appears to be open.
Going away, Amanda?
Oh, just for a few days, yeah. First thing in the morning. I don't want the kids to catch this flu if it's going round.
It's probably that father, Jeremy, spreading it around while he tries to bully everyone into donations for the summer fete.
Seems very quiet in the village, actually, Wendy. Not much bullying to be done.
Oh, father, I didn't know you were here.
Clearly. Listen, I came up here to tell Amanda that we've had some vandalism in the village. Must be a teenage thing. Tagging, I think they call it. Someone's painting all over doors and things.
Little vandals. Well, I'll tell Neil to make sure we're properly locked up when we go.
A good man like my Eddie gone. And these thugs and yops running around defacing property. He gave everything to his country, and look what he got in return. Nothing but an early death.
He had a good life, Wendy.
He had a short life. I look to my birds, father. Lives lived unencumbered, free and simple. That's as God meant things to be.
Wasn't there another person besides just him in them? Guess they walked off. Huh. That's different.
Every computer in the observatory has set itself to 6:07 a.m. June 6th, 1984. I don't understand what that means. Every computer in the observatory has set itself to 6:07 a.m. June 6th, 1984. I don't understand what that means.
Hello, Frank Appleton. Break a lost cowboy, this is Travelling Sherlock. You copy, over. You damn bugger, Charlie. You don't do it when you're using the phone. You'd say this too seriously, Appleton, I'm telling you. It is serious. It's not larking about. You be listening to your number stations again, Frankie. It's not funny. It's serious stuff, and you should mind it. Now then, I'm assuming this is about a pint. I am going to the Whistler. My round, I think. I'll not argue with that. Frank, have you seen the sky? It's amazing. Don't think I've ever seen anything like it. I didn't realize we were off to a poetry recital as well, Charlie.
Locked.
Terry called this morning.
Said there was a problem with Harvey. Said he couldn't get through to the vet, so I said I'd come round and take a look.
There's a lot of dead birds today. More here, too, poor little things. I've been trying to get hold of Steve, and he always knows what to do.
Got round here and no sign of either of them.
With any luck, the stupid creature will have run under a car. It's probably rabies.
Yeah, something tells me it wasn't rabies that killed everyone. Just a theory. Locked. Or are you obnoxious light? Although this would probably test the patience of some of people that are like my game when I eventually do make it. Having a segment, just a downer segment like this, where you just walk around, can't shoot, can't do anything but interact and look around. Where is the light? Right, we're playing as Wendy. It's saying something.
Harvey! Harvey, come on, boy!
People that aren't really interested in the story would just quit. Well, fans of the game would still play. Test. Be a test. So there's gonna be a whole side plot that maybe the entire game was a test. Such fascinating gameplay. My biggest problem is how slow the character is.
Phone call from Steven. He wants to shut down the receiver. Something about instances across the valley. There's intermittent electrostatic discharges radiating out of Tower 6. All of the electrics on the main gate are blown. I'll find time to take a look once the data stream begins to calm down here.
Interesting. I was gonna play Payday, but it didn't seem that interesting, so I didn't decide to record it. I gave it a little test play to see if it was entertaining. It didn't really intrigue me. I mean, a high simulator sounds fun, but apparently it's an entirely multiplayer game, not a single player story mode. And that's what my channel's usually is focused around, single-player story modes. It's not even what my entire game is, a single-player story mode game. There's has to be something around this area.
Howard, what's happened?
Stephen, I need you to get to the junction box. See if there's a... No, stay back! Don't come up here!
Oh, Christ. Is that... Bloody idiot! Where the hell did they think they were going?
I think they must have thought they could walk out along the line.
Well, there won't be any more trains now.
You're a callous bastard, Stephen.
Just pragmatic, Howard. Did you say there's a working phone in the junction box?
Not all games have to be very suspenseful and action-filled, I guess. It's just what I prefer. I'm not saying the story isn't good.
I lost my
It has
shoes.
its entertaining moments.
I lost my shoes, sir. There's arches on the green. They've taken my shoes, sir.
Howard? Howard Lansome! You open the door this instant, young man.
I lost my shoes.
Now get up. Get up.
With
I lost
us.
my shoes.
What on earth are you doing here, Howard?
Stephen, he told me to stay in case Lizzie...
Stephen, where is he?
What are you doing with those birds?
Concentrate, Howard. Where's Stephen?
He said he couldn't help them. He took my shoes so I'd stay.
Listen to me, Howard Lansome. You find your shoes and you get to the village. Find Father Jeremy. He'll give you some soup or something. Be off with you.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna find my son. Then I'm gonna ask him what on earth he thinks he's doing.
That's us. What's our character now? She probably regrets all our anger. Oh. It's a decent model. Where's this? It's like an obnoxious child. Grief. Something over here. Can we not enter the water? There's not even a swimming animation in this game. Huh. It means there's swimming sound effect. Oh, that's just the giant sun. Yeah.
Rachel, darling, I'm sorry about taping over your music, but that is your dad and I. In case you come home, I mean, I know Mrs. Graves is looking after you over there, but just in case you come home, we wanted to let you know we're going to head over to Barb's.
Evie! Evie!
Sam, I'm leaving a message for Rachel. Are you going to say hello?
Jesus Christ, Evie, we ain't got time for this. The bloody car won't start. We're going to have to walk.
Sam, shush, it's for Rachel in case she comes back here.
Well, Charlie says everyone's getting together at...
Rachel, darling, I'm sorry about taping over your music, but that is your dad and I. In case you come home, I mean, I know Mrs. Graves is looking after you over there, but just in case you come home, we wanted to let you know we're going to head over to Barb's.
Evie! Evie!
Sam, I'm leaving a message for Rachel. Are you going to say hello?
Jesus Christ, Evie, we ain't got time for this. The bloody car won't start. We're going to have to walk.
Sam, shush, it's for Rachel in case she comes back here.
Well, Charlie says everyone's getting together at the hall. Rachel's at the camp. She'll be fine.
Rachel, darling, anyway, listen, as I was saying, we're going to be at the village hall. We'll wait there for you. I think it's best if you just stay put and mind what Mrs. Graves tells you. We love you, darling. Bye.
You finished? Right, grab that bloody case and let's get moving. Come on.
Huh. Where's that light? It wants me to come over here, that's for sure.
Wendy, wake up.
Eddie, is that you?
No, it's me. It's Frank.
Oh, Frank. The door was open. I didn't think Graham would mind.
I'm sure he won't. What are you doing here?
Looking for Stephen, but I just ran out of steam. And the door was open. Have you listened to the radio? I thought I heard him on the radio before.
All over the valley. Don't you get that? This isn't some abstract thing. Whatever came down into the tower has got out. They've quarantined the whole valley.
It's right here in the observatory.
It's out in the world. It's adapting and spreading. Do you understand?
No, we can't turn it away.
What's he talking about?
I dunno, Ken. If he's on the radio, I can try and reach him on the CB. You go to Stephen's house, and if I get hold of him, I'll tell him to come and find you.
This was in the time. This was in the olden times before phones existed. Well, mobile phones, phones you could carry around. They used to be in a giant box.
There's something in the observatory with me. I can feel it reaching out to me. When it's close, I'm overcome with the most profound sense of loneliness.
Huh.
Come on, you stupid bastard. It's not now, come on. God damn bloody thing! Jesus! Come on, not now!
Use the wheel on that side, not that
Jesus,
side.
come on, you bastard! Start, you bastard! Come on! Ah.
I mean, this is in the past, so I guess it makes sense. Cars maybe were like that in the past. I don't know, I'm not some sort of huge history geek.
Stephen?
Is it like 1 second? Or is it a...
Stephen, are you here? It's your mother. Answer me.
Is that me?
Stephen!
So it's oh, here it is.
What have you done, Stephen? Oh, Kate.
That's us.
There must be a logic to the pattern. It's shifting in response to me. It's alive. It's the only explanation.
Huh.
Stephen, where's Kate? Are you here?
Oh. Very good. Oh.
Stephen? I can hear the planes. It's the government coming to rescue us. You can come out now. It's all gonna be all right. I can hear the jets coming. It's like when Eddie came home. It's like your dad coming home again. I'm here. I'm down here. This way.
That's sad. She lost everything. I didn't actually know that this game could make me feel something so sad. This game's actually making me feel some sort of emotion. More than just anger and rage. I'm shocked. This storytelling is effective. It's done maybe without the acting. So because you feel lonely play this game because there's no other characters. You're just wandering around seeing memories. It feels lonely. Makes you feel like you are that character. Making you feel like you are the one that lost everything. Making you actually feel what the character's feeling. It's shockingly effective. I respect this. I'm actually getting invested in this game. It's starting to grow on me. Isn't the sky beautiful? She lost her son. She lost everything by this virus that makes people disappear. Frank. Interesting. Frank, I'm pretty sure, was the pastor. Who's that Jeremy? Who knows who cares more music and storytelling? This is shockingly interesting. Something more just for the ending of each scenario. Thank, not make us mind.
You shouldn't keep on punishing me. Some folk
Hey,
won't go this, and they've got nothing better to do than to poke their noses into other people's business. There's nothing you can do about it, son.
I'm doing a good job. I'm working hard. I swear, Mrs. Graves thinks I'll start nicking stuff if she turns her back for a second.
Lizzie's all right.
Yeah. That dog's getting smart. He's learning new tricks.
One of the good guys.
Yeah, well, she's not exactly honest with her husband about what she gets up to.
None of that. You're angry about people judging you. Don't be so fast to judge others.
I'm sorry, Frank.
Keep your gob shut, your nose clean, and your head down. Do you think you can manage that?
Gob, nose, head. Got it.
And steer clear of that Rachel girl. If I've seen you two making eyes at each other, then so's her dad. And you don't want Sam Baker coming round after you. Now, pass me that socket spanner and we'll see if we can get this wheel back on.
He had a good relationship with his son, I guess. Not too much to explore this time. I saw that. No, don't say that I didn't see that. I saw that. I know where that is. You can't trick me. Oh wait, no, the bright light is where it's going, not where it is. Not where event is. Why did it not kill the bugs? No way. Bingo.
Can you see the observatory from there?
That's over the ridge, just past the windmill. You want to live near the station in case you need a quick getaway?
Something like that.
Kate and Frank.
So you and Steven, I'm sensing there's not a lot of love lost there, huh?
That's between him, me, and the cows.
You're gonna have to explain that one for me.
It's nobody else's business. Look, you seem all right to me. You don't want to worry about that lot in the village.
Provided I'm left alone, I'm happy. Steven's the one who likes to be at the center of things.
See,
No change
I can see
Francis
something.
Appleton.
The lighthouse.
You are a bad man. No wonder your sister won't talk to you.
We can go through every single. We can go through them. They move out of the way whenever you're near them. You actually push them. It's good game design. I'm sorry for hating on this game for so long. It's good. Ugh, how many building is my heck? Gonna have to search.
It's bloody England. Can't just stop the
Oh,
trains
right, they're in England.
travelling about the place. I don't like it, Frank. I don't like it at all.
And nobody
England
likes
in
it,
the
no
1980s.
sense cobs over it.
Folk all riled about it, giving me grief. I didn't stop the bloody trains, did I? And did they give me any warning? No, they bloody didn't. Yesterday, it's all like keep them calm, Howard, minor disruptions, and today it's all government edicts and not until further notice, and you'll manage. Half the village has vanished.
It's a couple of people, it's hardly half the village.
Oh, right now. You forget I've seen things. I was in the Falklands. I tell you, I got out the old air raid siren to test it this morning.
Air raid siren. What on earth are you going to do with one of those?
I found it in the station storeroom. Took it home, stuck it under the bed. Thought it might be worth something one day. Oh, damn it.
It's all right. It's just a nosebleed. Here, use my Yankee. It's clean.
Okay.
Been going like a bloody drain all day.
A hanky is the handkerchief for people that don't know. I don't want to actually get things. Take them back. Let's leave. I'm gonna have to check this house, aren't I? Open. Kinda hoping you wouldn't actually open so I can ignore you. Fine. Workshop. Anthony.
The radio telescope in Tower 6 is burned out. Background radiation coming in from the Penrose region is off the scale. It's like mathematics is bending along with the light. Everything is bathed in a strange glow. My face is still numb from the burn.
So the light has something to do with the virus, but we don't know what it is. Oh no, someone's...
How's your sister, Frank?
We've not spoken since the funeral.
Ah, I see. Well, listen, I did rather wonder if you might do me a bit of a favor and check in on her, see if she's all right.
Dr. Wade, if they dropped the bomb, there'd be no left but cockroaches and Wendy Boyles.
It's a bit odd, really. There's an old chap, John Coles, regular visitor at Lakeside, went walkabout sometime last night. Now it appears Mrs. Boughton has done the same.
Enid? Well, that'd be clever. They amputated her leg last spring.
Yes, that's the thing. I've also got a surgery full of people with nosebleeds and headaches. The council are saying influenza, but I've been practicing for 35 years and I'm not convinced. I just wondered if you might pop by and see her.
Even if I did, do you really think she'd let me in?
Fine. Forget it. I'll see her. Leave it to me. Oh, and Frank, call the hospital and get them to collect all this stuff. It's been 8 months.
It's not an action and fast-paced game. I was gonna say, but it's not Control, but then I realized Control's fun. This game is fun, but not in the same way Control is. I was thinking about the rating in the game. It's not fun. There's so much pages and stuff. What was that? Mom, are you okay?
I hung up on Stephen. He doesn't understand. Even if he were here to experience it directly, I'm still not sure he would. There has to be a way of consolidating. of offering reciprocal amplification to the signal.
Cool. This game doesn't have you deal with fall damage. Here it is.
Breaker 9, call in on 9. This is Lost Cowboy looking for anyone out there. Hello? Breaker 19. Breaker travel in Sherlock. Charlie, you out there? Over. Hello?
My family, my wife and kids. You know perfectly well what you've got to do. I can't do it. Don't ask me to do it. You're asking me to sign their death warrant. My own family.
Damn it, don't you think I'm aware of that? I'll still be here when you drop the fucking stuff.
No.
Don't you lecture me about sacrifice, you spineless of a shit.
Stupid bastards!
If you're so full of ideas, you come here and try dealing with it. Tell them the time when we had a choice is over. Tell them to do it. You've got to do it now.
He killed his own family. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. No, don't you dare go back. No.
Under the microscope, you could see how the light was following the cellular structure of its wings. The neural simplicity of the insects seems to prevent a full-blown infestation, so there's none of the hemorrhaging I'm seeing in the birds. But Stephen's wrong. This isn't an attack. It's a byproduct of the attempt to communicate. It's getting smarter. It's learning as it adapts. I'm confident of a breakthrough soon.
So she was one of the people that discovered the thing, the light. It's trying to communicate, but it doesn't know how. It attacks accidentally. Right, and I end up, like, where is it? Right, yeah, I was like walking through the field, and then I just walked through and ended up there. I'm confused, I'm lost. I'm supposed to be going. What the? Oh. That's the tree. From the beginning. Then we went through this. I cut through and walked my way over here. Skipping that barn. That's the barn with the truck. I'll have to follow it. But first I have to find it. It's a story about how multiple people deal with loss. Where is the stupid light? Is that dumb light thing? Can't find it. Huh. I don't want us getting back there. It's starting to get dark. I think we're heading back to the tree. I'm trying to find that light. You know, the guide, that thing that's been trying to leading us.
It just seems a bit odd, that's all. She's just over
Never
the
mind.
hill. Why can't we go and collect her?
You heard the radio.
Burn this is the right way.
Try to minimize contact with different groups of people. Might be spreading that way. Besides, Father Jeremy told me that Lizzie Graves said they're all fine. They're still planning on putting on their show.
So how does Father Jeremy know what's going on at the camp if we're all supposed to be staying at home?
A special dispensation for the clergy or something. I'm sure Rachel will be all right. She seems to live at the camp these days anyway.
She's 16, Sam. It's going to happen. I was pregnant when I was 17.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm worried about what Rachel gets up to. Come on, give me that other case. We'll still be here at midnight if we don't get a bloody move on.
Can't understand why the car wouldn't start. We'll have to get someone out to take a look at it.
Where's Frank in this story? Did I glitch out the game by accident?
make a decision, Lizzie. Especially now.
But I do love him, Father. I love them both.
He's married. There are other people involved in this.
Oh, I hardly think that anyone's in a position to claim the moral high ground, do you?
Well, I take your point about Stephen. And Robert, but I think Kate might see things differently.
Do you? I mean, she's not screwing anyone else, pardon my French, but she spends all day and night locked up in that observatory. Stephen says they barely see each other. That's hardly a marriage, is it?
Did I glitch the game while looking around? Must be the graffiti they were talking about. Did I glitch on my way to the next section? Purely by chance?
Dr. Wade, here you are. There's a queue of patients a mile long out there.
Just send them to the village hall with the others, please, Bob.
Doctor, people are scared. Mrs. Gable just called me and said her husband's vanished. She was very frightened. She said there was blood coming up from his ears and his
What
nose.
the hell do you want me to do? Until they lift the quarantine, we're not going anywhere. Just tell them to drink plenty of fluids, stay warm, and follow the instructions on the radio.
Doctor, Phil, please, you have a duty to your patient. Your nose.
Started bleeding and anybody interested in it. He. Did I glitch the game? What? What is going on? Starting to guess the game glitched somehow. Where is that stupid light bulb thing? Wait a minute. Got darker when I went this way. I think I glitched the game. The light has vanished. I'm looking and I can't see. For a game that apparently supposed to be really good and took years to make, it's broken so easy by walking up the path.
I keep looking, but it makes no sense. The area we picked the pattern up from can no longer be located on the scope. That's just not possible. You can see significant changes to the quality of the ambient light in that part of the sky. It's overexposed, like a Polaroid left in direct sunlight.
This is where we might leave. everyone's gone with to the Rapture, or whatever it's called. EGTTR. Might not return to this game because I'm pretty sure the game glitched and we're lost. And it's starting to get interesting as well. Well, back to the